go as... Yeah, we're just gonna go through the story. Oh shit, we're in! Let's go. Hell yes, dude. Look at that map. Oh, it's getting slowly but surely filled in. Yep. Cool. Yep. Okay, that's cool. The next ship to sail. Cool. Axel, do you have some time to talk? I do. I would like to gather everyone in Dawn's Respite and together assess the situation in which we find ourselves. Alrighty then. Let us take stock of the facts, shall we? The crisis at hand began with the sudden appearance of ominous towers in a multitude of locations throughout the world. We have since learned that said structures were brought into being by an organization known as the Telephoroi. I still can't figure out how to pronounce that. Telephoroi's stated purpose is to recreate the final days of eons past, an apocalyptic event that will result in the destruction of all we hold dear. Already have these towers of theirs been the cause of untold suffering. Countless innocents kidnapped and imprisoned, their faith perverted for primal summonings. And unless we find a way to deal with the corruptive aura surrounding the spires, we can't even get close enough to rescue anyone. Those shielded with the blessing of light seem to be able to resist being tempered, at least. But after what happened to Arenvold and Fordola, we need to be very, very careful about how we proceed. Yet while these threats close to home are of paramount concern, we mustn't lose sight of the situation in Garlemald. As you know, the Telephoroi are under the leadership of Fandaniel and one other delightful fellow, Xenos Ye Galvis, the crown prince and our dear friend. To date, he's reclaimed his old body, murdered Emperor Varus, and plunged Garlemald into an even deeper pit of chaos. The capital has probably seen the worst of it. For a good while there, it saw the bloodiest fighting in the War of Succession, but that has since changed in troubling ways. Aye, during our reconnaissance, the air was not once rent by the barking of cannons or the cries of discord. 'Twas an eerie fog of silence which did blanket that ruined city. The inhabitants appeared to have been tempered, and with nary a word spoken did they labor to transform the place into a soaring edifice born of nightmares. If they were indeed made thralls, it seems safe to assume that these events, too, were orchestrated by the Telephori. An army of primals is awful enough, but in light of recent developments, I fear it is only the prelude to an even greater catastrophe. We need to devise a means to counter this threat, and quickly, before our allies are overwhelmed. Indeed. We will find a way in Charlemagne, I'm sure of it. Master Fortunalt's comments regarding the final days were curious to say the least. The forum knows more than it is letting on. Sorry to interrupt. Oh, it's Tartaru. We've just received word from Mistress Kryl. She says that arrangements for your visit have been finalized. Fantastic. You're to head to Limsa Laminsa and board the next ship bound for Charlayan. And on arrival, present yourselves as associates of the students of Baldeshian. Come to assist with the Order's restoration. Alright. The arrangements may be settled, but that what of your thoughts? They must race at the prospect of returning home after so long. I am eager to see it, of course. Of course. And we should set off at once. Yes. Let's get to it, man. We're going to Charlayan. Oh, shit. Fuck. Sorry, shit's popping up. Then I'll accompany you to the docks. You need at least one person there to wave and cry and wish you a safe journey. Oh, Tartaru. Wait, what do you mean? Do you mean updated the graphics? Zavi? First quest of Endwalker. I'll have to have a look at Discord later on, man. Hang on a sec. We're gonna pop These bad boys. Cool. No. Yeah, we're going to the Arcanists. Let's see. There's so many people here. Oh, that's different. Cool. Go, 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 go! Oh my god, there's so many people here. Jesus. Everyone's here, which is good, because I've already paid for your passage, and the fee is non-refundable. The ship for Charlayan should be pulling into port soon, so please follow me and have all your luggage close at hand. Alright, cool. When I get a chance, I need to set my retainers on more voyages, but that can wait. Oh look, everyone's getting excited. We're going to Charlayan. Ah la la la. Dude, I almost look like I have a scythe hanging off my back, dude, as well as my axe.
Loading our cargo.
I love this glam I've got, man. It's so sick.
Or so I'm told.
Alright.
Excellent. 'Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
It's funny. Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one. And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
Aye. 'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief.
Damn, it's bright as hell out here.
Intervening years, wert thou not caught attempting to
the sun reflecting off all of them, man.
His purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
I'll move my phone over here.
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
I miss LSA's red
Will this be
outfit.
your first visit
Her
to
red mage
Charlayan, Sir
outfit.
Estinian? Sir Estinian?
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
I, merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company,
Fair enough.
or I'll be forced to respond in kind, little Lord Alphino.
You've made your point, Estinian. Painfully well.
Jesus.
Better.
That was kind of weird. Sound like that sound bugged out. No, Tada.
Are you alright, Tataru? You seem...
Potato-roo! Are you okay?
Distraught? Me? Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland. It's just... we're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hellbent on destroying the world. And, once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
I'll bring him back safe and sound. Yes. Oh, man.
I'll hold you to that.
Don't worry, I will bring them all back safe and sound.
Good. You're still here.
Hori Boulder! Oh, shit. Hey, Arthur, how's it going, man? How you doing, man?
What brings you all this way?
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation. so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower.
No, I haven't reached 100% yet. We're very close.
Fleming and the others wish you all a safe
I'll do it on the
journey
next stream that we're doing
and
in
promise
San
they'll look
Andreas.
after things here until you return.
Because I want to get this, the Endwalker story done.
We will too, of course. Aye. We, your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn, will do our part to ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
Very good old Hoary Boulder.
We set the sail! All aboard for Charlian!
Alrighty then. Charlene, man, let's fucking do it. Oh, dude. I'm actually so keen to go there, man. Oh, it looks so sick.
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
Alright.
Have a safe journey, and please.
Hell yeah, awesome.
Be
It's good effort, man. You'll definitely get it. I reckon maybe the next day. Dude, I love my axe. That's the resistance axe. Resistance weapon set. It looks so sick. Look at it, it's huge. And it all matches my armor as well, despite it being from a different set.
A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux.
Oh, little Tartar.
In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice. That which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end. Treasure every moment.
Like,
every step.
Even if it has like the same fur and shit that my armor has. Oh, I love it. Took me a little bit to like settle on like a warrior glam that I wanted, but it's pretty good. I like it. I'm happy with it.
And there, in the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
Into the depths. Here we go. Set sail! To old Charlotte. Hey, Base Killer, how's it going, man? How you doing? Let me know what you had to say.
Feel. Think.
Is this if we're going to meet the lady in white on the boat here?
The day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser. Though we're hardly alone in that. Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt.
Any possibilities? Okay. But yeah, I'm doing
Out
good.
to you,
I've been so excited for this, man.
I've heard nothing myself.
The continuation of the Final Fantasy XIV story.
In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Charlian should be coming into view at any moment.
Oh, yes. Look at them just sleeping. Oh, look, that's so cute. The twins. Oh, man. Yes, I'm, the Game Awards, yes. Yeah, it's like next week. Shit, okay. I didn't realize it was so soon. Have you voted? I voted quite a while ago. Hey, it is! Lady in White.
My voice yet reaches you. I am glad. Hear, feel, think. And thus do we meet face to face at last.
Oh, it's like actually Heidelin. Holy shit.
Warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
Oh, wow. Okay. I thought it was going to be like Minfilia or some shit.
After your sojourn in the First, I believe you have your answer. You have gained an understanding of what I truly am, what Hydaelyn has always been, a primal. Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse which threatened the ancient world, and I was brought forth to bind him.
Okay.
Yet 7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered. The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield.
I guess that's explains why we haven't been able to visit her, but she has to visit us
Yet
now.
though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid.
So I'll read chat in just a second after this cutscene.
Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms. Monumental. Which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it.
The end.
When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks.
Oh, here we go.
Sharlayan's just over yonder.
You can see Sharlayan. She's gonna fuck off now.
I will not keep you further. Your traveler's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land. We shall meet again, and soon.
Heidelin's kind of hot, not gonna lie. Okay, now I can read your message. December 11th. Okay, yep. Might reveal 6. Predict Judas or... Okay, interesting. That last one might be possible as well. That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. Yeah, it's possible there might be some announcements during that. There usually are a fair few announcements during the Game Awards. So, I guess we'll see.
Oh, what a fine morning. Oh, still a bit stiff.
Try and watch it live if possible. Or watch it on
good
stream.
morning to you too. Taking a look at the island already?
Nope.
Then let's go. Let's go. Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
Come on, let's see it. Show us Sharlayan.
Ah, the sleepers have arisen. There she is. Good old Charlian.
Here we go.
Oh, I see it.
It's pretty far away. It's not the greatest view.
Home. Home at last. Well, maybe not in Father's eyes, but we'll manage on our own, if we must.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you? Indeed. 'Tis as Sir Estinian saith. Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side. I prithee.
Of course not. We're all here, man. We're gonna stick it to the man.
Thank you, my friends.
Stick it to that old
We are
douchebag.
ever grateful for your steadfast support.
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Charlian proper.
Hell yeah, dude.
There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
There's the moon. Endwalker. Yes. Here we go, man. Oh. Dude, already got the title screen.
Charlian.
Surprising.
The solitary island nation of the northern seas. Where under the watchful gaze of Thaliak, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets. Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Alamegan soil.
Yeah, because they're a bunch of pacifist pussies.
So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
Saving your points to make me platinum PC building simulator? Alright. Sounds like a plan.
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next then? Entry applications?
Yeah,
Hopefully
possibly.
they find no cause to deny us.
Oh. There's no kitty here. Maybe.
Hasn't Charlian all but severed relations with foreign powers? Those of us without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
'Tis true that, as a nation, Charlian only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries. But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders.
Get the cat
Especially
treats.
not that that island's people
I don't really
are
get
fully
them. They don't
devoted
like
to
treats. It's
accumulation
weird.
of knowledge.
I've tried to. They just
If
don't
one
have any
submits
interest
the
in
proper
them.
paperwork with
weird.
satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
May.
Catnip.
Quite.
Oh god,
So let
that
us be
shit's...
absolutely clear.
I do have a
on these
catnip
points
toy.
before we
I don't know where it
proceed.
is though. They've hidden it somewhere to get high.
The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Charlian's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions. Kral has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian, and our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration. Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group.
True.
Would you mind leading the way?
That probably helps. It's like, yes, we're all just a bunch of students come here to do things.
The immigration officers were this way, as I recall. Shall we? Greetings. We've just arrived and are eager to make our way into the city. Would you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
Yep.
I am. Grahatir of the Students of Baldesion at your service. I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
Very
Did she
good.
fall for it?
I have paperwork detailing your group and its scheduled arrival for today.
Fantastic. She fell for it, guys.
And it seems
We're
that
in.
few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Ishtola ruled.
Hinata? It's not, I don't think it is. it's just Goth Y'shtola. Still rocking the Goth outfit. Love it.
See how it glows. That list is etherically linked with a citizen registry kept in the main repository.
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home.
Alright, cool.
Now, who do we have here?
Who's she looking at? Twins? Or me? Or Estinian?
Alphino Leveilleur.
And Alize Leveilleur.
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that, the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny.
Yes, this is true. He's an asshole. And we're gonna go punch him in the dick very soon.
And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
Fair.
We shall keep that in mind.
These last two are not Sharlayan natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
Name and occupation?
I am a warrior. Axel DG, champion of Eorzea.
And it is a title well earned, I can assure you.
An adventurer by trade is what your documentation indicates. No mention of this particular title. Self-appointed.
It's self-appointed, but it's pretty
Either
fucking
way,
accurate.
Your employer seems willing to vouch for your character, so I shall, albeit reluctantly, grant you entry. Champion. And you, sir?
He is
Estinian
Estinian.
Valino, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formally, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
Bounty hunter. Brooding E-boy. There we go.
if you'll allow me...
That's his profession now. Brooding e-boy. Oh, Master Cryle.
My associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
True. Big true.
Mistress Baldessian, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it. But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
Yes, but thank you for your concern, you nosy bitch. She's like, why do I bother?
Cryle, it is good to see you.
Likewise. Long voyage notwithstanding, you will seem none the worse for wear. There is much to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we?
Yes. Yes, let's get going. I want to explore Charlayan. I want to attune to the Aetherites. Please and thank you.
Welcome, friends, to Charlayan.
Yep. We're here.
As your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
Well, I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
I can see it now. Yep, this is the new Limsa. There we go. Oh, it's right here. No. There we go. So with Cryle, I'm glad I spotted your ship coming into port. The officers are born bureaucrats and sticklers for detail. In any case, you may relax and take a moment to get your land legs back. Yep. Next one. Oh, shit. I had thought to launch directly into an explanation of what I've learned and how we might proceed. Okay. But this is Axel and Estinian's first time in Charlayan. For the rest of you, a homecoming that was long overdue. Okay. Indeed. You must have places you wish to visit and people you're dying to see. Therefore, I propose we postpone our agenda so that you all may have sufficient time to recover you from your journey and get your bearings in the city. Sounds like a plan. Once you've settled in, we can reconvene at the Baldessian Annex. How does that sound? Sounds like a plan. This is a fine suggestion. We may not be welcome at the Levelure estate as such, but I should like to nose around the neighborhood all the same. I'm equally untethered, as it were. There is no particular place that my kin call home. Still, I would not pass up the opportunity to reacquaint myself with the city. Likewise, a quick tour of our old haunts might even yield some useful gossip. Alright, cool. The annex was west of the Aetherite Plaza, wasn't it? I shall join you there anon. Yes, we'll see you there. Alright, cool. Everyone's going off in their own ways. Now that we're here in Charlayan. I too have places I would be remiss if not visiting forthwith. By thy leave. What of you, Estinian? My services as a guide are yours for the asking. That wouldn't be necessary. Until we reconvene, I prefer to wander as the wind takes me. Hey, Carliver, how's it going, man? How you doing? But I could... Oh... I'm doing pretty good, man. We're jumping into Endwalker. Didn't spend too long in the queue, which was nice, about 20 minutes. And now we're good to go. Well, Raha, would you like to join us then? You've been gone for quite a while, and this would be the perfect way to refresh those dusty old memories of yours. Oh, of course, if you will have me. Come, Axel. Charlene awaits. Alright, let's do it, man. How's it? Let me go to... I'm trying to remember how to set character config. Is that it? I can't remember. Dr. Gartia. After you, my friend. I am more than content to follow your lead. Is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives. You can leave Gartia behind by entering a different area, using the ether, or by putting too much distance between you. You can also speak with Gartia and select the option to part ways. If you wish to have Gartia accompany you again, return and speak with him at the original location. While Gartia is accompanying you, next try speaking with Cryle. Alright. All set, then let's be on our way. Our first stop, amusingly enough, will be at the Last Stand. It's a cafe on the west side of the harbour. Cryle is also now accompanying you. Lead your two companions to the Last Stand and speak with Cryle at the designated location. While you are accompanied, you may encounter conversation points along the way, which offer additional topics of discussion. Enter the glowing area and speak with your guest companions to initiate these bonus conversations. Enjoy exploring your surroundings together. That's cool. That's fucking really cool, actually. Alright, let's check out the map. Alright, cool. Looks like it's all in one area as well, which is nice. Let's tune to this ether shard. Like an hour and a half class, I'm supposed to have 5 classes. Oh, really? Shit. I guess that's better than not having to do 5 hours of class. Now that is a sight one could hardly forget, the great statue of Theliac. As a student of Valdesian, I was usually quartered on the Isle of Val, but I would gaze upon the scholar's wise features every time I returned by ship to the city. Okay, yep. And Cryle. This path leading out towards the sea is known as the Thaliac Stoa, so named for the statue of the scholar which stands at its end. As you know, the Charlayan people prize the accumulation of wisdom above all else. Thus, when Thaliac was chosen as our patron deity, it was more a matter of pragmatism than belief, and an alignment of principles, as it were. You may have honoured him with a rather impressive sculpture, yes, but our faith is not so restrictive as that of, say, the Ishgardians. Individual Charlayans can and do worship the divinities of their choosing. There we go, there's the statue. It's pretty sick, and it's like spewing water out the front as well. The vase. Go check that out. Oh, there we go. Dr. Cryle. And here we are, the Last Stand. I may have mentioned this before, but although our research into nutrition and food preparation is quite extensive, the average Charlayan tends to regard seasoning and flavor with a certain indifference. How can I put this? The food is, it's bland. It's as encapsulated by our infamous Archon loaf. The prevailing sentiment towards cuisine is dietary value first and taste a distant second. There was one pupil at the Studium, however, who could stomach the school's insipid meals no longer, so he quit his lessons and poured all his savings into building a proper eatery. And so the Last Stand came to be. It is, as the name implies, the sole dedicated outpost of fine dining in Charlayan, and the one and only bastion of the culinary arts in an isle of otherwise mediocre fare. I seem to recall their burger being hailed as one of the more impressive items on the menu. Not that I ever had the pleasure of eating one myself. Because you were a typical Charlayan when it came to cheap and convenient Raha, but surely Tartaru has since taught you how to appreciate a well-prepared dish. We should all stop in when time permits and sample the cafe's delights. Shall we press on? The stairs to the side of the cafe there will take us up to the Aetherite Plaza. Alright, cool, let's go. Just trying to remember how to set, like, busy status. Maybe like /busy or something. There we go. An unusual shape, isn't it? I assure you, however, that it's perfectly functioning aetheryte. Remember to attune yourself before we move on. Now, being a diligent tour guide that I am, I should make mention of the Confluence, a research facility located on this very plaza. Its much vaunted discoveries are the reason Sharlayan stands at the forefront of teleportation technology. In deciphering the underlying principles of Allegan aetherites, it allowed us to understand and reconstruct what was essentially a lost art. And off we go to our next destination. Our path leads northwest to the Agora, Sharlayan's largest marketplace. Alrighty then. Make sure we attune. Look at this bad boy. Let's get this back up a little bit. Dude, looks fucking sick. So good, man. Alright. Let's head over here. So this looks like... Okay, cool. I'll quickly send my dudes off. Yep. We'll do this. Awesome. I will let you down, sir. And this one last. Okay. Fuck, excuse me. Discuss the bookstores. Do you mind if I browse the shelves for a moment? There might be some hidden gems I've yet to read. Only a moment? How optimistic. Feel free to browse all you like, but we won't wait around for you. Ah, perhaps I'll return later then. What was that cry I was going to say? These little open-air bookstores are so uniquely Sharlayan. I'd always thought them a common sight until I visited other nations. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Welcome to the Agora, where you can find wares made in Sharlayan as well as a wide selection of imported goods. They also used to sell questionable prototypes from the various research institutes, but I think that practice has thankfully died out, for the most part. Otherwise, I can think of no better place to stock up for your next big adventure. Am I overselling it? And on a more serious note, the next stop on our tour is one which has particular relevance to our ultimate purpose here. We must head back to the Aetherite Plaza, follow the path north, and climb the stairs up to that imposing building at the very top. Yep. Let's go. Oh. Are ether compasses gone now? What the fuck? Strange. Okay. I'll make sure I tune to this one quickly. Nice. Oh, no. Trial! You fuck. Target Cryal. There we go. This grand structure before you is the Rostra. The name refers to the original public platform erected here, upon which a forum of elected representatives would deliver orations and debate policy. Although the stage has since evolved into council chambers, the nature of the forum and the duties of its members remain largely unchanged. Am I boring you, Raha? You seem awfully distracted. My apologies. From here, one can see the entire city spread out below. The vista put me on mind. Oh, it's fucking so pretty, dude, actually. Oof. The vista put me in mind of my arrival in the first. Those who had gathered at the Crystal Tower asked me how they might go about building a new home. Naturally, my answers were all inspired by my knowledge of the finest settlement I could think of, the great city of Sharlayan. And bit by bit, those few buildings grew into a town, a community, the Crystarium. I can almost see its echo. I see. Feel free to come up here whenever you wish. I don't think the councillors would object to you simply enjoying the view. Such memories should be treasured. For now, however, the tour must go on. Our spectacle of sightseeing concludes with the fittingly named Journey's End. Walk down the stairs to the east and continue straight ahead. Alrighty then. Cool. So just down this way. We've got 2 shots down here. The update came out? Nice, dude. Awesome. Hell yeah. Dude, there's like so many game updates. Like, we had this obviously today, but then the Diablo 2 Resurrected update that I've been waiting for ages to come out came out. So I'm keen to do some more of that. Sort of casually on the side. Another one close to Christmas. Oh, sick. Awesome. Hell yeah, dude. Nice. Gotta love that free content, man. I've been playing a bit of PC Building Simulator on PS4. Also casually, just to chill out. Because that'll probably be another game that I'll work to platinum over time. But, yeah. Windows 10 only. Ah, really? Ah, shit. That's unfortunate. Well, maybe you'll be able to figure something out for that. Maybe upgrade to Windows 10. But there might still be a way to upgrade for free from Windows 8. We've arrived at Journey's End. History tells us that this was where those who put ashore with Archon Neon Crep built their first homes. In the present day, it serves as the residential district for the most important officials and the older Charlayan families. You'll see that one mansion is clearly larger than its neighbors. That estate belongs to our friends from House Levalier. All things considered, we should probably keep our distance for the time being. And with that, we bring our little Charlayan tour to a close. I hope it has proven to be an entertaining and lasting experience. Now, shall we head directly to the Baldashian Annex? You remember the way, don't you, Raha? Let me think. We head down towards the harbour, cross the bridge to our right, and then follow the path below the Aetheryte Plaza? Correct! After you, Axel. Alrighty then. So where is it? Just there? Baldashian Annex. Okay, well, before we go down there, I'll grab the Studium Aetheryte, and then we can grab that one there as well. Your Windows 7. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. There still might be an option. To get, like, a free upgrade to Windows 10. Because I remember you saying that, like, I think, like, your dad didn't want to upgrade or whatever. Like, because it would cost money or whatever, but if you can get a free one, then, yeah. Alright, so the shard should be up here. Nice. Grab this one, then we'll head down to the Baldashian Annex. There we go. I didn't invest in something. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. That's annoying. So you can't fucking teleport when you got them with you. That's fucking annoying as shit. Alright, let's go. Back up here. Yeah, that sucks, man. Fucking, I can't remember. I can't remember the last machine that I had Windows 7 on it. I think I had a laptop in high school that had Windows 7, and then the laptop I got after that had Windows 8, and then they did the free upgrade shit to Windows 10. Like all did that as soon as I could. Because Windows 8 was shit. As a joyous look on Raha's face has undoubtedly informed you, this is the Baldecian Annex. If you come up the hill, you'll arrive on the doorstep of Phenomenon. But I think we've explored enough for one day. We can take you there another time. Inside with you, then. I wanted to grab the fucking thing. I'm back, and I brought Axel and Graha with me. Ah, you were right about the ship then. Hello, Graha. Nice to see you again. Who's this? And it's a pleasure to finally meet you, Axel. I've heard many tales of your exploits. Ojika? Ojika Sunjika? Yeah, Sunjika? Has been an age. Allow me to introduce Ojika Sunjika. Sunjika. Ojika Sunjika. Administration Office of the Students of Baldecian. He oversees the day-to-day business of the Annex. You may recall meeting his cousin, Ejika. Yes, Eureka. I've read the initial reports. Oh, is that fucking... Okay, it's the guy from Eureka. Okay. Alright. Cool. I haven't really done any Eureka, so no, I can't remember everything. Quite a shock to hear what's become of the Isle. You do take care if you have the opportunity to rejoin the expedition. This place is like a second home for the students. The Isle of Val served as our main headquarters, of course, but we often had occasion to visit Charlayan, whether to make us use of the city's research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from distant shores. And the annex here was built to provide lodgings for our members while we engaged in such activities. Ever since our former headquarters, along with the isle itself, vanished, the annex has served as our base of operations, and yet it feels so empty. With so many lost to us, our organization is a shell of its former self. The day will come when we will see the students rise again. Hell yeah, Kryl. But first, we must ensure that the Telephori fall. Telephori. Telephori? Pronunciations, bruh. Through that door on the left, there is the main hall where we can discuss our options moving forward. Alright. Cool. Once everyone arrives, that is. You probably have time to rest before our discussion begins in earnest. I've had private quarters prepared for you in the Aldron, so please, feel free to make yourself at home. Cool. Ah, the nap room is perfect for an afternoon doze. Oh, I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. The chambers are quite well appointed. Far more so than once some cheap roadside inn you may be accured. Okay? So it's simply that we were often so busy with research, exhausted from journeys abroad, that we would slip into the Andron just to steal a few winks. And thus they became known amongst the students as nap rooms, even if many such naps might last well into the following morning. Alright? Say the word and I'll be happy to show you to your chamber. Hopefully the others won't be too long in coming. I'll wait for you all in the main hall. Alright. Oh, there's everyone else getting beamed in here. Let's do it. Speak with Kryl in the main hall. Feeling refreshed and alert? Our colleagues should be wandering in soon, so I suggest we stay here and wait for them to join us.
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
Nope. Put the auto scroll on.
It's fine, Urianger. We're all here now.
Let's get down to business then, shall we? Come what may, we must prevent the Telophoroi's plans from coming to fruition. At present, I see two paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal. The first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Sharlayan, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum. As most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy. The Bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Sharlayan focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it. And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois. Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous. Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, it simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
A mystery indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may depend on it. As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian. Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over. Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth. Compared to our more isolationist Sharlayan colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown. The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nadana, an alchemist residing in distant Favner. Her missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower, and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal.
Wait.
In response to this threat, the satrap of Rads at Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has
Is the
instructed
moon
the
a primal?
alchemists to find a means to deal with the spire.
Okay.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts. 'Tis possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
They do, in fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
Hey, I meet that description.
Assuming
I
we
can
divide
do
our
it.
forces to pursue both of Kral's lines of inquiry.
Trust me.
And
I
having
can
you
do
join
this.
the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice. But the investigation in Sharlayan is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnarian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
Yes, it is quite the quandary. Though it is a great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts.
I think I can manage. That should be fine.
You
We're all
are
good.
indeed our champion. As to which task to tackle first, we will defer to your decision. Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned. As for myself, I shall continue what I've begun in Sharlayan. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
And thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
Sounds good.
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
Alize and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Anything to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking.
Of course! The more the merrier.
Right. The rest of us will make the journey to Thavner. Thoughts? Objections?
I passed through Thavner on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request. Consider this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete. May our investigations prove fruitful.
Alright.
Yeah! We're gonna do it! Alright!
Sick. Awesome. Alright. Oh, shit. 2 missions? Nani? An unsettling change has come over Charlene, but together we will divine the underlying cause of the Forum's callousness. As I mentioned before, however, questioning the councillors directly is a fruitless endeavour. They seem to have already come to a consensus as to what and how little they are willing to divulge, which is why I began scouring the Charlene's archive of historical records for any hint of a connection to the final days. Suffice it to say that progress has been slow. There are only so many dusty pages one can skim in a day, but now that I have this band of willing reinforcements, the research should proceed all the swifter. Let us reconvene outside Numenon, shall we? Exit the annex to the right and you'll find the archives on the western edge of the woods. For Thavner bound. Oh, cool. I have Kryle's instructions in hand. If you are ready to set out, then so are we. Having been to Thavner before, I can travel by Aetheryte, but what of the rest of you? Another sea voyage would waste time we do not have. Kryle was one of the same mind, and has already secured the aid of the good folk of the Confluence. We'll take ourselves there. The Confluence, thou sayest? I'm afraid so, my friend. Thou wilt recall the hunt for Iceheart, unto whose sanctuary we delivered thee owing to the knowledge of our comrade Moonbreeder. Oh, shit. Moonbreeder was an authority on aetherology, a field of study she did embark upon in pursuit of her parents' example. Both are authorities in their own right, and both are researchers at the Confluence. Haven't you gone to see them yet? I attempted to do so earlier, but to my shame, my courage failed me at the last. As it hath the many times, I thought to reach out to them after sending that fateful letter. Neither time nor introspection have revealed unto me the words I should speak, and thus have I kept my silence. Whether you come with us or no is your chance and yours alone. If it is too difficult, we'll manage. Thou art kind to say so, but I have no intention of forsaking our cause. I shall go to the Confluence, and I shall face that which hath long been overdue. If it's settled, then let us be off. When we arrive, we shall look for a researcher named Kite. Alrighty then. 2 quests. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. I will be right back quickly. I'm gonna run the 3-minute ad and BRB screen. And when I get back, we will continue. I was gonna go quickly do some